What a world.
It's a Seb on Podcast Show. It's a Seb on Podcast Show. Everybody's welcome. Peace and love. It's a Seb on Podcast Show. Bam, we're live.
40% off, baby. Right over Susan's right, left shoulder. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's dyslexic, ladies and gentlemen.
It's mirrored.
Very mirrored. Look at this. Look at this. Instead of blaming you, I could just do this. Look, I could do that.
Oh, yeah. Like, go ahead.
Listen.
Music.
40% off. 40% off.
If you're a gym owner, they got something good in there for you.
So I was working out this morning at the end of the show. So I was having water issues, and I called the company in this little hamlet that I live in called Santa Cruz. And I said, hey, can you have someone come out and fix my well? And they're like, it's going to be a couple days. And then today, 2 vatos and an alcoholic rolled up to the house. You know what I mean? Little skinny guy with the fucking big red nose, like growth, and 2 fucking dudes who looks like they've been rescued out of some gangbang fucking.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. But they came.
Yeah, and they came, and I didn't have any cash to tip them, so I gave them each a case of Fit Aid. They were ecstatic. Yeah,
really?
they were ecstatic. Like, you know what I mean? One of those big packs, like a 12-pack.
Oh damn, you hooked them up.
Yeah, they were ecstatic.
That's good.
I even called Avi. I was like, Avi was at my mom's house. I'm like, because I know he got a $100 in his wallet, and I'm like, hey, is your wallet here? He's like, no, I got it with me. I'm like, fuck. Did you see Devin Lorette arm wrestling Donald Trump Jr.?
No.
Yeah.
There's a clip of that?
Yeah, I just saw it on his Instagram. It's fucking awesome.
Shit.
I didn't know Devin has 1 million fucking followers.
Yeah, dude.
And dude, those are legit, dude. Look at him with Junior.
That's
Look
amazing.
at him. Right?
2, go. Damn, man. It's too strong. Ready, man? Ready, now, ready?
2 good dudes.
Yeah, that's funny.
2 good dudes. Heidi Kroom. Sevon. What's up? Sebi. Oh, yeah, Sebi. Quarter chub already. Before we start, I wanted to ask that guy from this morning next time if he thinks that if alcoholics abstain and the next generation too, can their DNA change? Ooh. Fucked up not asking that.
That's a good question.
He'll be on again. Yeah, that's interesting.
She must be drinking Fit Aid.
Yo, Souza, look at my 6-pack. Don't mind if I do, Han.
Like your hair bandana.
Yo, Souza has been bringing some great videos to the channel lately. Love how you lift each other up to the spotlight. Word him up.
You mean how I follow Sevon's coattails?
Magnus Holmgren, Sevi, your hair looks good tonight. I haven't showered. I've actually been using wet ones to wipe my butt lately. I haven't showered in like 3 days. I'm a mess.
Did they fix it? Is your water good to go?
So I have a basically the way it works is when you have a well, the water goes into a tank and there's a bladder in there, a balloon in there, and when you turn on the water, the balloon fills up with air and pushes the water, and then it distributes to whatever hose you want it to. And they said that it's old. It's like 10 years old. So they filled it up with air, and then tomorrow they're coming out for like $2,000. They're going to replace the whole tank. One of the vatos.
Nice.
The white guy's like, hey, you're gonna come out here tomorrow at 8:30 and change this tank. And the guy's like, okay, do I just cut here? And he starts giving him instructions on how to do it. I'm like, I better walk away now. I don't want to hear this.
You don't need that anxiety while he's digging up your yard.
No. Sevon special package was delivered today. Oh no, Wad Zombie. Sevon special package was delivered today.
You gotta check your box.
Yeah. Maybe I'll run an affiliate commercial at some point and run out and get it.
Ooh.
Jeremy World sent me a shirt with a nice note, and I just left it in the garage. I didn't read the note in the shirt. The shirt does look too small. I'm going to tell you. And I was thinking about just bringing it in here and doing a bit. But Jeremy, on the other side, like I said, if I had to choose a Secret Service agent, it would be you and Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Kidding.
um,
Rolling out those two dudes. You can fucking do anything. We should go somewhere one time and just talk shit to people and hide behind them.
it's called the game. James. Trump Latinos. Have you seen this Instagram account?
The rap song?
This is an Instagram account, Trump Latinos. It's got 200,000 followers. This account is wild.
I think I have seen it. I think it just popped up in my thing.
It's so good.
Fuck Joe Biden, man. I'm voting for
Wait.
Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Voting for Trump. The whole hood's for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. And we standing with Trump.
Dear white people, will you take our vote? Why the Democrats always try to steal our hope?
I'd rather have a president with a mugshot than the president pedophile that we got.
Damn.
Oh, it is. Living in
I love my country, cause I'm blessed with my freedom. Ukraine got rich, but Hawaii really needs us. Got a devil in the White House, but this country needs Jesus.
living in the new world.
One nation under God divided, black, white, and brown united. Mandates no complying, they done woke a giant. Close the border down. If the pandemic's real, two-tier justice system, political prosecution's real. They'll take our posts down, label it false information, exposing their agenda. It's what they're afraid of. My president got a mugshot, red wave cell block, red, white, and blue, the national anthem made for Jill Scott. Back when I had an Obama phone, but Trump gave us the opportunity to earn it on our own.
I love my country because it gave me free.
God, I'm all propaganda, dude. I'm sold. I'm full. I'm like the hairs on my balls are standing up. I'm in. I'm asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking dude. I'm just like I'm full. Hey, and you know what's crazy? I want to be careful here because he is a friend. But what's really interesting is, do you remember how Justin Nunley just couldn't hang?
I know exactly where you're going with this, and I was surprised by that too.
He couldn't hang. Right?
Yeah,
So let me tell you
he couldn't
something.
hang.
Let me tell you something, guys. So this account, Richard Dick Mardrin, Rambler, Barry McCockiner, Pool Boy, Heidi Kroom, you guys are fucking gangsters. Austin Hartman, this is Kenneth DeLapp, Clock. This is a fucking army. No one ever sends me any negative shit. I live in a complete fucking echo chamber of love. And and it's been curated that way, and it's like people who believe in personal accountability, personal responsibility, and I'm so happy to be part of this group. But this guy's been posting stuff. Finally, it's like he grew a set of balls, and you know, he's probably terrified that he's doing it. But he 2.8 million followers. He got a little freaked out by the show because, you know, we made tranny jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I don't care which side of the aisle you're on politically. This right here, absolutely unacceptable and despicable. Don't know what I'm talking about. It appears that former President Donald Trump got shot in the
okay, so he says that, right? And then someone in the comments was like, I thought you were going to talk about you should have done this in Jan 6th.
And go. Won't you be the one? Be the one.
Oh, that's not it. But anyway, somewhere around here, he starts complaining that people are unfollowing him. And it's like, hey, dude, when you appeal to the masses and then you fucking finally say something of any substance, that's why all those people don't say anything of substance. They're just fucking trying to just get everyone.
Yeah. You think he built a hedge? He's like, okay, I got 2.8. So if I lose like 800,000, I'm still good. I could do this now.
I don't know. I just think he got pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
I think
Like a lot of people are, huh?
Yeah, I just think it was like enough was enough, like for crying out loud. Hey, can you explain to me Hiller's take on the shooting?
We're going there. Okay.
Can you? I just want to know it.
Yeah, I mean,
What's his take on it? I want to, because I'm struggling to understand it. But
yeah.
I want to know it. I want to know how you're interpreting what he's saying.
So the way that I interpret it, and I asked him in there, but he didn't respond to one of the things that I put. But there was a bunch of stuff that was going on in there, and I said, like, do you mean fake as in staged? Like, and what I mean by staged is like that shit was like rehearsed with Trump, right? Like, so at this point in the speech, this is going to happen. You're going to hear these sounds. Here's what you're going to do. Here's how we're going to react. Like full on fucking staged, right?
Yeah, WWE. Then you're going to go down. You're going to slit your ear. The blood packet's going to open.
Whatever.
You're going to
the
rip
case
a little.
may-
You're going to rip a little hole in your chest so we can see where the bullet got shot in your jacket.
Right. And the problem that's followed with that is like people fucking died. Like there will be families that are having funerals.
Well, maybe those are staged too.
That's crazy. That's not
So
staged.
you think that his take? But then he
If
also
that is
said.
his take. I don't know if
But
that's
then
his
he
take.
also. Okay, but then he also said he likes to just say he believes in flat Earth just to see people's reaction.
Yeah, he
So
loves
I can't tell if he. I just want to know. I'm just curious.
Well, here's the situation. I think that at this point, we know that there's just a bunch of weird shit. Like how has always been surrounding all this stuff. There's just kind of like weird things that have been happening, right?
Right.
Like just things that people are like, how the fuck did that happen? There's cocaine in the White House and nobody knows whose it is. Like Epstein hangs himself with this piece of cloth that doesn't even look distressed. And we're like cool with that. And there's no video evidence, right? Like there's just all this weird stuff that's
The guards took a break. The video cameras were down. The guards took a break, and we still don't know who's on the list.
Pretty much the impossible, right? And that applies to this situation, which has I think everybody kind of scratching their head a little bit. There is now a ton of video evidence of people sitting there being like, holy shit, there's a guy. Look, he's crawling. What the fuck? Hey, guys,
have you seen the ones where they have the timer going at
of
the
how
same
long?
Yeah, of how long? They have
haven't seen
side
those
by
yet.
side of people's iPhone and then the TV feed, and you can see how long they were pointing to. And you can hear Trump's speech is synced, right? So you know it's at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And you can see he's pointing it out forever.
And so that in and of itself is already crazy, right? You have a presidential candidate, a former president out there in an exposed area. You're supposed to have the tightest security that you could imagine at that facility or at that rally.
The front runner for the next president of the United States. I even heard CNN say that today. They're like, how could there not be protection of the highest level for the front runner of the presidential election?
And you would imagine that Secret Service's due diligence is every single rooftop within a shooting distance chance has been covered to some degree. And you mean
a high school kid up there in a yellow jacket, right?
Yeah, some kid
Right?
that's not very smart but has a heart of gold. You know, like that tears your movie ticket at the theater.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Just
would
put a
even
couple
be
of those
better.
dudes up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Better.
Sprinkle those guys around.
Yeah, fuck. But the crazy part is like, you mean to tell me in this day and age, they don't have people like way off in the distance or even things that they could put up there that would detect motion? Right? Like,
how come there wasn't a drone up? The other day, my kids and I put 3 drones up. We put up $12,000 worth of drones at the park. Me and my 3 boys in Colton.
Crazy.
One of the drones had 3 cameras.
Dude, and when you saw the Google shots of it from above, there's only so many vantage points. And they're all right there. Like your cluster of roofs. And and then
shouldn't an expert would also be like, hey, that's an I don't know if you call it A-frame or what, but that's a roof with a decline where we can't see it. That roof's a problem, right? Because the guy from where they were seeing, they couldn't see, so he could crawl up at the low point up to the high point. So as soon as, like any expert, right? Like you would know, like, so if we were going to film something, we would be like, okay, the sun rises here and sets there, so we need to get most of our shots over here in the nighttime and during the daytime over. Like that's just got to be basic security knowledge. Okay, those are the slanted roofs. These are flat roofs. Like there's whole.
And they know where they're going ahead of time. So you mean to tell me that a week out from this, security detail wasn't already there and didn't run different scenarios? Like, I imagine they have to run scenarios. Doesn't necessarily mean Donald Trump needs to be in position. But you mean tell me that they're not going to run a scenario at each event where they're ahead of time and they have somebody on the stage or mimicked where it's going to be, and they're going to say, okay, where can you see this person from? Let's pretend we have somebody over here. What's the protocol from the left? What's the protocol from the right? What happens if this happens here? Like, they don't have all that planned out. And the fact that you have bystanders that spotted somebody climbing up a roof, up a ladder, and then getting on the roof and crawling, that saw that before Secret Service or police did, is insane to me.
Or you know what else I heard? I heard that they bring everyone in, everyone sets everything up, including the media. Then they make everyone leave, and you have to leave your shit there. And then they take dogs, and the Secret Service searches all the shit.
Yeah,
and then you still have to come in again through the magnometer or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, it's crazy. One of my buddies who was a Marine recon and also did some time in
Oh, I knew that dude had a hot chick.
Oh, that was the agent
I
that called
knew
in, or the
that dude
former?
had a hot chick. Yep.
Yeah.
I knew that
Chris-
dude had a hot chick.
Krista, welcome to the show. So he did some stuff with like Blackwater, and now he works for like private security groups and stuff out there. And like the type
a buddy of yours?
Yeah, you met him once. He was actually the guy that when you showed up, you're like, oh, Matt has a friend shorter than me.
Oh, yeah. At Beer 30, yes.
Yes, yeah. So that guy. And he I mean, we've been buddies for a long time since middle school and stuff. And his dad worked at the higher intelligence of the lab over here at Lawrence Livermore. And so even as young kids, like middle school, so that would have been like late 90s, like early 2000s and stuff, he had the whole entire street rigged with shit. So we would lie and sneak out or do this or do that, and he would know. So you mean to tell me that guy in his part-time has this whole entire fucking thing bugged up, like just because he's an intelligence and that's what they do, and they got the front runner of the presidency, and some fucking ding dong was able just to climb a ladder and get a shot off? Like, that's nuts.
What?
And you could see the snipers see him on the roof in that video.
What about the Blackwater video? Have you seen that?
No.
Hold on. Someone sent it to me today. This is going to fucking blow your mind. Who sent that to me? Let me see. Who sent that today?
Oh, the BlackRock video?
Is it BlackRock?
That's just what Dick Butter said, but I do remember seeing that. Didn't Caleb put that in there?
Is that what was it him?
I think it was a black. Yeah, Caleb's quick with that type of stuff.
Was it in our big thread?
I think so. You want me to check too? Both of us just shuffling around on our phone for a minute.
I'm looking. Oh, here it is.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It is. I got it. Hold on. I'll play it. This is fucking crazy. So what is BlackRock? They're the investment firm?
Yeah, and between like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, they own like 88% or something of the S&P 500 in the United States. Essentially, they run the United States.
Okay. Look at this shit.
Can't hear it.
Oh, wait, was that him? There he is. There's the shooter.
No, you're fucking shitting me.
No, watch. He's in it again. That's
Is
him.
that
Look
him
at
right here? Just
yeah,
sitting
look
right
at that
there?
underboy. Yeah, dead center.
With the fucking crimson chin? How the fuck? Dude. That's weird as shit, huh?
Look how that guy. There he is again.
Oh, no way. How can we confirm that that's him? How can we confirm that that's him? How do we know? That's the high school he went to
That's
too?
the high school, dude.
No fucking shit, dude. Really? Wow.
Look how this guy writes. Is this how Dave Castro? We're doing the Dave Castro weekend review today, by the way. Is this how Dave writes? Look at how that guy writes.
Whoa, he's got the finger on. Yep. Alien. He's a reptile.
Oh, he's a lefty. That's why he writes like that, so he doesn't have to turn this so he doesn't have to drag his hand through the words, the letter, the ink.
He'll erase it.
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh, BlackRock acknowledged it while it was zombie? Oh, did you see that? It said investing in the future assassins when it scrolled. That's crazy. Dude.
Oh my God.
Don't we live in a fucking simulation, bro? That's it. It's official.
What's the significance of him being in this video? So Judy Reed says, so basically the theory is that BlackRock runs the United States of America, that they run everything, that they own Disney, they own Pfizer, they have investments everywhere. They're buying up all the houses in the United States. So it's them and Vanguard and one other company. Between the three of them, they basically own the United States of America because everyone has their pension plans, their retirement plans. Everyone's investing in them. And so the belief is that they basically pull all at some, well, not the belief, like we know it's true. On some level, they pull all the strings, right? So if you piss someone off enough, high enough off at BlackRock, you may see a shift in a CEO of a company or something, a big company. And so it's bizarre that then the shooter, and you have to assume on some level, corporate America, can't stand Donald Trump. He is the Democrats had the biggest transfer of wealth to corporations in the history of the world during the pandemic, and I don't think Trump's down with that.
I mean, essentially, they become like the gatekeepers too, right? Like if you own all the capital and the funding and like everything else, and like you just own it, and you pull all the strings at that level. I mean, including too, people forget like military industrial complex stuff is owned by them as too. So we're talking about weaponry, we're talking about different funding for things. Like these guys have their hand in everything. I mean, that was where the ESG scores came from. And all the corporations all had to all of a sudden sync up and kind of toe the line in the same way. And you're like, where's this narrative fucking coming from? Well, these are the guys behind it because they established whatever it was, the environmental, social, and governmental things that they put up. And if you weren't towing the line, then they would just essentially start to roll back your funding or pull you out of the job and get somebody who would.
Yeah, that's a really good point Susan said. ESG score is an objective evaluation of a company's funds or security performance on environmental, social, and governance.
Yeah.
And so they put all of this into place. This is all controlled by them. So if you don't have enough gay people or black people or women, then you're not like pretending to believe in global warming or climate change, or you're not playing the game, and your score goes down, then you won't get loans and benefits that BlackRock can provide. And a clock saying that they're full World Economic Forum people.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's all about the consolidation of power and funds.
You think they're going to try to get Trump again?
I don't know. I mean, like soon before the election again.
Before the election, yeah.
I think it'd be hard now, right? Because I think here's the deal: he has the power of the people, and a lot of those mill guys and stuff. Like, it would not surprise me if he had 30 retired SEAL, Delta Force, pararescue jumper, operators call him and are like, "Hey, what do you need us for the next few months? We're in."
Oh,
so,
interesting.
You know what I mean? So I think that he's able to pull strings to be like, "Hey, fuck this government secret service. They failed." Like, so if that's you and I'm in charge of this campaign, everybody involved after we do our debrief is probably going to be fired off that security team. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh God.
Like at that point,
I want to agree with you.
If big holes, I mean, if some doofus could climb a ladder with a gun strapped to him midday and people are going to film it and yell and everything else, and then they're not going to, like, no action is taken, and then he gets shots off at the front running candidate, former president of the United States. Like, I'm sitting down and I'm watching that video with my head of security in the detail, and I'm getting 3 or 4 other private security guys, and they're all going to analyze that, and then I'm going to sit down with all 3 of them. I'm going to watch them fucking talk to each other, and I'm going to say, who failed here? Okay, they're gone. Everybody who is part of that is gone, and now these people are going to be in charge. Like, I would just start outsourcing. Hey, I need 2 people who are very experienced with this, and I want them to review every tape. I want them to do their private investigation, not on the shooter, but on the failures of just my security team. And we're going to beef this thing up and roll. And by the way, now I'm only dealing with ex-mil guys that I've vetted and that I've come through with other credible sources and different things like that. Like, I'm not taking on.
I guess Biden approved extra security for him, whatever that means.
Yeah, like the first security, the same guards that guarded Epstein. He approved those dingbats too.
Yeah.
They're holding down the fort.
Look at this. This is mind-boggling. Watch this. This is a little long. Watch this. History of U.S. president assassination attempts. Andrew Jackson was the first American president to see an assassination attempt in 1835. I wish I could play this faster. A man aimed a pistol at him and he misfired. Apparently, Jackson then hit him with his walking stick. Someone threw a hand grenade at Abraham Lincoln was the first U.S. president to be assassinated. How the fuck did they shoot him in the back of the head? That means no one was guarding him, right?
Yeah.
John Wilkes Booth shot him in the back of the head while he watched a comedy at the theater.
Mm-hmm.
President James Garfield was in office 6 months when he was killed by a Republican constituent. William McKinley, the 25th president of the United States, was killed when he was shot in the chest at point-blank range. Theodore Roosevelt's campaigning when he was shot, but papers and glasses case in his pocket saved him.
Wow.
Photo of Franklin D. Roosevelt was taken just before an attempt on his life. This is a dangerous job, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The president-elect had given a speech when shots were fired, hitting bystanders and killing the Chicago mayor. The attacker, Giuseppe Sangaro, was sentenced to death. I'm fine with that. Harry Truman was staying here, Blair House, while the White House was renovated when 2 gunmen broke in. The president escaped, but a policeman and one of the attackers were killed. The other, Oscar Collazo, was sentenced to death. Assassination of John F. Kennedy is perhaps the most famous of all time. He was shot by Lee Harvey Oswald while traveling through Dallas with his wife. That's crazy that they got him while the car was moving. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oswald was being taken to the county jail when a man fatally shot him on live TV.
Yeah, they mispronounced CIA there.
John F. Kennedy's brother, Robert, was also assassinated. That's RFK's dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was seeking the Democratic presidential nomination when he was shot and killed just after winning the California primary. Nuts. So he would have been president. George C. Wallace was seeking the Democratic presidential nomination when he was shot. It left him paralyzed from the waist down. Damn. Gerald Ford faced 2 assassination attempts within weeks and escaped uninjured both times.
Damn, 2?
Ronald Reagan was shot by John Hinckley Jr. while leaving a speech. They almost got him. The bullet just missed his heart and he survived. I think Hinckley might be out of jail.
Damn.
George W. Bush had a hand grenade thrown at him at a rally in wherever, Georgia. The grenade did not explode and no one was hurt. Vladimir Artunyan was sentenced to life in prison. I should get him on. Armenian dude. That sucks.
Have you ever seen all the stuff that when they tried to assassinate Hitler and they said that he was protected by the devil?
No.
Oh, dude, there's a whole, I think it was on the History Channel or something, but there's a whole like docu-series on like the amount of attempts on his life and just the weird shit that would allow him to escape it. Like one of them I remember was a bomb in a suitcase, and he was meeting with a bunch of like the top tier generals at one of these whatever spots that they had, and they slid the suitcase underneath the table and it was like positioned just wrong, and when the explosion went off it like tipped the table the opposite way and like protected him. Jeez. And there's just a bunch of weird shit. Like he was supposed to be at one place here, but the car like, you know, would this one I'm making up, would like veer off to the left and he would not be there by 5 seconds and the bridge would blow up and he would escape it again. But there was like multiple attempts where he just like barely escaped it.
And that's some good folklore, protected by the devil.
Yeah. It's not the dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Castro at regular speed today.
Yeah, I saw it was only like a couple minutes long, huh?
7 minutes and 41 seconds.
Riveting.
All right. Good to see you, dude. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Thought I was able to make this one. Usually training, but my guy's got some illness.
Oh, good.
The vid.
Week in review, July 15th, 2024. Athlete interview series is going great. I'm done with 68 athlete interviews, so only 12 more to go. And I'll probably aim to finish those for sure by this weekend, maybe by Thursday or Friday. Yesterday, I was only able to get 2 in just because I had a shooting competition that I hosted at the ranch and competed in. And so I was busy most of the day, but 2 is better than 0. So the day before I did like 7 or 8. Today I'll only get a couple in because I have some athlete testing going on this morning, and then have some team meetings later in the afternoon. I've already done one this morning. I'm aiming to at least get one more in. And then
he's proud and obsessed. Or no, he's obsessed and he's proud. Very proud.
Yeah.
the rest of the week, I'll just start knocking them out in 2s or 3s. And again, should be done by Friday or Saturday. Really happy with the journey of doing that and of getting in all interviews with all 80 athletes. I think I can confidently say nobody else in the space is doing that this year or can do that or will do that.
Is that a shot? Is that a challenge? How many did we get last year? More than half.
Cunt.
Or maybe has ever done that where they
That's funny.
they interview all 80 athletes, competing athletes, before the games. One of the reasons why I can do that is because of the format. I'm doing this very condensed 10 to 15 minute interview format. And I think that allows me to do 80. I think if you're trying to do like a full podcast, like some of these guys do, like an hour or even half an hour, I mean, that's a significant amount of investment in time to pull off. So really happy with that.
What? That's one of the reasons, Davey. What about? Let me hear the second reason.
Really happy with where it's going. We announced the run.
This fucking guy. I need a CBD gummy. I need a CBD gummy. I need a CBD. My second one of the day.
Your second one of the day. You get nice and relaxed with those or what?
HGR CBD gummy, sponsored Kill Taylor 2 weeks in a row, or just 2 separate weeks. $3,000 this week. You need a swimming pool.
Damn.
You need a swimming pool. Daniel Garrity. Don't worry, Sevi. Dave is the adaptive podcast division. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hi, Janelle. How are you?
What's up, Janelle?
Yeah, he's taking shots. That's just a direct shot.
That's kind of funny. But at least he backed it up by saying, like, it's only because I'm in this, like, 10-minute format.
I mean, Jesus criminy. He's like
also,
Brian,
too,
he's like Brian Friend. He can't just stop sucking his own dick. He just like...
is also too he's got the wind at his back. Yeah,
I've covered 35 competitions. I love traveling.
Savon, this is Travis. Your jealousy is showing. Behave.
All right, thank you, Travis. I appreciate it.
Hey, but dude,
ladies and gentlemen,
it's not even fair though because they can't even say no. No one's gonna say no to him. You can't invite everybody over to your house and throw a party and then be like, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you grab those 2 soda cans and drop them in the trash? It'll just take you 5 minutes." Everybody's gonna say yeah.
right?
And on top of that, with the format that he has, with 10 minutes, it's like that's easy. They could do that in between stuff real quickly. You know, after training, before training. They're not blocking out a set of time for it, really. Those are all my excuses.
Half these fucking athletes can't even get more views on your show than Instagram followers they have. Okay. What I mean to say is thank you, Dave. That's really cool that you're doing this. This is awesome. Way to take charge and take the lead.
Good dude.
You got a little jizz on self jizz on your face, Dave. A little jizz. $3,000 next week. 3,000.
That's huge.
Oh, someone sent me a text just now on the work phone. Let me see. What could you possibly testing? Okay, tested. Okay,
On the work phone.
yeah. All right.
Looks like all of our Kill Taylor contestants should be getting their cases of Fit Aid very soon. By the way.
Thank you for doing that, Souza.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You think a girl could win this week? Sarah. You saw the female Secret Service agents. There's no way.
You could redeem them, Sarah. You could be the one. You could do it.
Listen, Taylor would be like, ladies, you got to swim the length of the pool, and the girls would swim the width. That's how confused you guys are.
Did you watch the video Will made?
With Jason and Brooke?
Yeah, with Jason and Brooke.
No,
HWPO.
No, I watched a little tiny bit of one of the workout ones. I just wanted to see Brooke. Her body looks insane,
dude.
She looks strong as fuck, dude.
Yeah, she looks good, and her personality really showed through in that video. Like she was very
cool.
Yeah, he did a great job of like getting her like talking, and she was just like bullshitting with Jason the whole time and making fun of him and like razzing him and stuff. It was good. The dynamic was cool.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll watch it.
JR kept making her workouts harder.
Oh, then Hoppers?
Yeah, JR was like programming everything for her while she was out there, and she kept like beefing up the weight. So if it'd be like 155 for Hopper, he would have her at 115. Traditionally, girls would be at 105 at that weight.
Wow.
And she's like, well, why is mine stronger? And then, JR, he's kind of just like, and like keeps going and like pushed her to that. So it was funny because they kept bantering back and forth, but they're like, well, your workouts are all harder than mine, or like they're making yours easier. You didn't have to go as me. So it was kind of it was a cool dynamic to watch them.
I was a little annoyed that they didn't give Will credit on the video, at least for what I saw, like whatever I was looking at, like on Instagram or wherever.
Yeah. I mean, I think it just was a hometown thing for him, and he was, they reached out, and I think that's their MO. It's kind of like it's an HWPO video, not a individual creator video, whatever that means.
Will is on the, I was going to say the most, but he's on the Mount Rushmore of most talented anything in media in the CrossFit space, but people don't know it.
And it's not even his job.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the rest of us are like full timing this shit. Yeah, he is by far the most talented. I don't know what you call him: content creator, producer, director, editor.
All of it.
All of it. Internet
shredder,
YouTube, Instagrammer.
Yeah.
He kind of I want to say the most, but maybe there's someone else, but not that I know of.
Not as dynamic as he is.
Yeah, he's in a whole put like him and Hiller kind of in their own special category. Like it's like T and Matt.
Yeah, he could interview the athletes behind the camera great. He could be in front of the camera and do the podcasts. Yeah. He can edit the whole entire thing. He can come up with great graphics. He comes up with really clever like branding things for the Kill Taylor show all the time.
Titles, everything. Yeah, he can write. Yeah, he can do it all.
Yeah. We just need a couple 100,000. Lock him down.
Yeah, $500,000.
$500,000. Lock him down.
Trying to get $500,000 a year for you, Will. Okay, fuck. Okay, I'm over the Dave thing. My ego is settled back down.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Swim last week. People always get worried when we have outdoor swims. In California, they were worried about sharks. In Madison, they were worried about algae. Here, they're worried about alligators or snakes. This location hosts multiple triathlons and multiple water events, and recreationally people swim in it. And the city and the area and the people in charge of the lake have no issue with us doing this event, or see no issue with it. We're going to start at 7 a.m. So really early in the morning. And the week we're there.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Time drop.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me see. Here we go. Barbell Spin, the fastest news in the space. Most reliable news. The most news. I had Mr. Spin and John Young I think Tyler Watkins on the show the other day. Here we go. This is event 1. So this would be a Thursday morning. Any estimates on the time they'd start this?
8.
No.
No, I'd say probably 9, but
No. Let's not start sucking our own dick yet, Mr. Spin. 7 a.m. It's a typo.
Oh, look at that.
I do not have
50 minutes ago.
Listen. I do not have inside information. I do not.
Come on, Dave. Give me one. Let me just show Spin on faster.
No.
Come on.
No.
Something insignificant like the start time.
No.
Everyone knows Sevon is the most knowledgeable overall in the CrossFit space, all things from financial to games to training. He has the 3 million foot view that no one else has. It pains me to say that, but it's true.
Thank you, Travis. Means a lot coming from you.
You know who Graham Stephan is, the finance guy? He
No.
always did that voice and his whole screen turned black and white. It'd be cool if we could like tint your screen when you do that too. Really give it that full effect.
Listen. I have no inside information. He purposely avoids talking. Like there's no. Where the fuck is my? I lost my arrow. Oh shit! My mouse died. You know what's crazy is I always keep a plug-in mouse, like old school. You recognize this one? Like just so old school.
Yep, that happened after the first time it went dead on the podcast, right? And then you were like, I got to back it up from now on.
Yeah, backup. I wonder if this one needs charging.
2 is 1, 1 is none.
Anyway, I don't have God, this mouse is ghetto. I don't have inside information. It's just obvious.
What made you think about 7 a.m.?
It's just going to be hot,
and the amount of bodies they have to get through that workout.
It's just going to be hot. Yeah. So it starts at 7. They'll be done at 8 or 9. And then they got to pack all the shit up and they got to get back. And Spin or John or Tyler also said that there was a workout that night. And so I there's just no way. And I think that someone said there was going to be 2 or 3 workouts that day or something. I just knew. There's just no fucking way they're starting to swim. Yeah. And someone else already said there, like at 10 a.m. it's already 100 degrees.
Yeah.
I think the sun just comes out there and it's like 87. Hot. Yeah. Oh, and on that show, we were doing that show and it was like 10 o'clock at night in Texas. And someone looked up the weather at that creek or wherever it is. And it's
like 110.
Yeah, it was 87 degrees in the sun. Yeah. Here's the thing also too. There is no difference between swimming in a pool and that lake. People keep saying that there's difference. This is just a giant pool. You should not, just because they do triathlons and shit there doesn't mean there's not shitloads of snakes and alligators in there. Like you should not believe anything. Like, so what if the city says, like, all the beaches in California, we have right now, right off the coast of my house, the largest school of great whites in the history of this cove, just in the shallow water here. And everyone's like, oh, it's safe, it's fine. And the beach is full of surfers and swimmers, don't get me wrong, but there's pictures just all over the internet. It's like a school of like 48 great whites that are all under 12 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I know, right?
Yeah. No.
Heidi Crew and Plan B mouse.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
All right, here we go. My mouse doesn't take batteries. It's charged. Okay, here we go.
Leading up to the games, we'll take the demo team out there and test it at 7 a.m. just to see how the heat's going to affect it all. And if we have to, if it's too hot, we'll push it back and we'll start it at 6 a.m.
Oh,
we are going to do it. It's just a matter of when. So we've announced that event. That's the opening event Thursday morning. The other outdoor event we've also announced is Farrington Field. Whatever's going to happen out there on the field.
Hey, dude, people are going to go out there and swim it.
For sure.
Before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on the track, if we do use both, or if we just use one, or if we don't use any of them, we're using something, obviously. So those are the 2 outdoor events. And first is on Thursday, That second one we announced is Friday night. At this point, that's it. That's the extent of the outdoor events. So we announced them both to get it out of the way. And a lot of times there's permitting we have to go through with venues like that. And there's logistics and setup that if we didn't announce them, people might start pulling, looking into it. They did this in Madison and they were able to determine that we had permits for the water. So logistically, it made sense to get them both out. And also, clearly, I really like launching some workouts early to build buzz and excitement and discussion. If you look, a lot of people are talking about, what are we doing at Farrington Field? Talking about the run, swim, run clearly. And the other thing we've announced, Chad, they're talking about Chad. So having these things out there give the people who cover the sport, the athletes, the fans, something to talk about, something to get excited about, something to build momentum. So this
Dave Castro, marketing genius.
Smart.
This is part of the entertainment of the sport and of the CrossFit Games is announcing those early. But again, we're done. I'll say this, we're outdoor events. So everyone can understand that's the extent of what we're doing outside. The rest of all the other events are going to be in the stadium. Let's dive into comments. Vindicate 8363. Love the content you're putting out.
Vindicate. Home
No
of
shit.
Home of the CEO shirt.
Scan the QR code. Get yours now before
yeah,
the games.
Yeah, there you go.
We might be doing something in CEO shirts, and you might need to have yours before
There
the
you go.
games.
Oh, good point. You mean like we might do a giveaway for anyone who's in CEO shirts?
Probably, maybe, possibly.
A standee in the bathroom.
A little, or publicly. Your choice.
Free standee.
Free standee. By these callous
Why is it not
hands.
being used or presented on the Games podcast or the CrossFit YouTube channel? Seems like a no-brainer for events are going to be in the stadium. Let's dive into comments.
Please, let's do it.
Vindicate 8363. Love the content you're putting out. Why is it not being used or presented on the Games podcast or the CrossFit YouTube channel? Seems like a no-brainer for a company that needs media right now. They're putting stuff out on both those channels with some of this stuff, and they're putting other stuff out too.
I do think that if you go to CrossFit podcast, Spotify or iTunes audio channels, like where your favorite podcasts are, I think they do have them there, just without video.
Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool that they did that. That they convert all into audio. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Go Bruna-CI591. My only problem with these athlete interviews is now I have to find time to devote to watching every heat of every event as I am emotionally invested in every single athlete. Cool. Thank you. Yes, but isn't it beautiful that we will be watching all the heats with the same interest and not only wait for them to be finished to get to the final heat? I don't know if this...
So you think he's having a stroke?
He keeps looking up at his monitors.
Oh, because he can see his dog. He's looking at his dog.
Yeah, something's happening. Like he's reading the comment, but he keeps doing like this, and then he's like
seeing what his dog's doing, like chasing a chicken or something. Hey, that is a really good point. All of a sudden, people will give a shit about the early heats that they never gave a shit about before because of these interviews.
Dude, that's what it's all about. People want to go and watch people that they know and that they're invested in. Nobody just wants to watch a random person do a thruster because they could do it slightly faster than the majority of the people that they know.
Right.
Like, that's what this is all about. It's cool that he did it.
You think this video is going to have a comment in the YouTube section that says, weekend review starts at 28 minutes. Weekend review starts at 18 minutes.
It'll be like David Weed or something.
If you don't want to listen to Sevon talk about the Trump shooting, the video starts at 22 minutes. No, thank you. Fuck you.
Love Halpin.
Yeah.
Jake, just kidding, buddy.
That was intended by Dave, but it for sure is an awesome side effect. I love it. Workout number one from the games was speaking with Dave online. That's at 77 Do You Rock. I don't understand that. At Nick Praj. Very simple. Just want to thank you for the athlete interviews and all you're doing for CrossFit. Your care is clear and is helping the community as a sport as a whole, as well as having trickle-down impact to individual affiliates and owners like me. Hold up. I'll be right out.
Aha!
Can anybody hear him? Is he like mic'd up to an outdoor PA? Like, who can anybody hear him?
I don't know,
Who's he yelling at?
but you really predicted that.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right out.
Oh, somebody walked in.
At Travis Jones 22, Dave bringing that SmackDown on High Rocks. Also, Dave vs. Boz, the debate series would be epic. Yes, I wasn't bringing the SmackDown on High Rocks. I was just talking about the difference. The Dave vs. Boz, the debate series would be epic. We've had epic debates. At Matt Moyer 2319, loving the.
Oh, that's why it's so short. Like on Jenna Haka's Instagram today, she was cruising around the ranch. I'm gonna guess that was her. She just rolled up.
Oh, also, dude, he did go hard at High Rocks.
yeah.
What is he saying that he didn't? He 100% took a shot
Fuck
at
you.
them.
We can do what you can do, and we put you out of business. But we're not going hard at you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's hilarious.
Don't back down, Davey.
Interviews at Steel Rain 202. I love the interviews. It brings a human element to it. At Avera 9636, Joe DeGaines needs to be a part of your interview agenda. Been with CrossFit as an affiliate owner ever since outset. Been a judge at every CrossFit Games and now lead judge. Probably done more seminars than anyone in the space. Would be great to hear his perspective on how CrossFit has evolved over the years. Amazing dude, led my level 1. Joe DeGaines, a great guy. I've known him for a very long time. Been friends with him. He's an amazing trainer, an amazing human. He wrestled at Michigan, so he's also an amazing athlete, among all the other things.
So this goes back to something Susan and I have talked about ad nauseum. The fact that they don't put out a video every single day, 365 days a year, that's a clip from a level 1, which shows a level 1 trainer of Joe DeGaines' caliber and just the star power and the way he carries himself is mind-boggling to me. It is so cheap. It is so cheap. It's what we used to do in the early days. 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. You just blow the fucking red shirts the fuck up. And hey, and then you'll get better people and hotter chicks and hotter dudes that can better articulate the level 1. I honestly think the red shirts have slid in their in all those places.
Hey, if you imagine you had like the world's strictest parents and then all of a sudden they just kind of left, you tell me you wouldn't drop it down a few notches?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh shit, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can put our classes here, guys, and yeah, we could leave a dish or two in the sink. That's fine. No one's gonna notice.
They need to really glorify. That's all media should be doing. Listen, fuck the games and fuck everything else. Glorify the red shirts, and it will trickle down to everywhere else. Just glorify the red shirts. It doesn't have to be anything advanced. It's just a fucking camera pointed at Joe DeGaines when he tells someone, hey, this is squat therapy. Face the wall, 6 inches from the wall with your hands up over your head. Squat, good. Get an inch closer. Squat, good. And then cut. And then it's like,
yep.
And then people will see Joe DeGaines and they'll be like, oh, they'll see Jenny Orr. Oh, I want to go to a fucking level 1. And then eventually it's like, hey, I want to be one of them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really
and one a day is like nothing too.
Nothing. Because you can go to a seminar and make 55 of those.
Yeah. You had a shirtless dude in his garage do one video a day on an array of subjects. Imagine if you had a mountain of content every single weekend.
Yeah. Adrian Conway should be on every level 1 picture and video. Yeah. Conway. Destroy.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Someone else at 3R123, please do mass participation events. I would love to. We're not there yet, though. It would definitely be a splash in the scene if we were to do an in-person mass participation event. At Manilyn Theo Bald 598, I've always loved your programming. At Justin1, a good series of interviews. Okay. I think that's it. I'm good. I'm done.
I have my
handful
team
of
here.
interviews. Keep it short. I have people here. I got stuff going on. So
I have my team here and testers here.
I will see you guys next week. If you have any comments, post them in the. If you have any thoughts, post them to comments, and I'll try to address them next.
Please purchase olive oil from tdcmercantile.com. Get your keychain. Do I have a keychain?
Keychain somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I used to have one here. Oh, here it is. Get your keychain.
Nice.
He brought this to me as a gift.
It's a heavy duty keychain.
And all kidding aside, if you are going to go to tdcmercantile.com,
use code SEVON20.
Yeah, use code SEVON20. That's right. And this is the one you want. If you want to, this garlic infused olive oil, if you want to, what I recommend is you chop up garlic, you pour this into a plate, you put the garlic in it, and you put in some, vinegar, and then just chop up some bread and dip it in there, and it blow your mind. This one's insane. I'm actually should take this one in the house and eat this with my kids. My kids love that shit. And like Dave likes to say, that he keeps the olives in his custody the entire time, from picking to bottling.
Custody.
Yeah, that's his favorite word.
All right. We should have more announcements coming soon too. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, week in review.
There's only one thing that bothered me with that one. It's the same thing that bothered me that he did with the last one, which is if we were going to do one of those type of High Rocks events, we would crush it and blah, blah, blah. If we did a mass participation event, it would make a huge splash in the scene, blah, blah. It's like, dude, when are you going to wait? Like, if you have the ability and think you could do that, I don't know if he's like, it's going to pull us too far out of our scope, but like, it's one of those situations, like you need something like that at this time. Like it's shrinking. The ecosystem and the attention of the CrossFit Games is shrinking. So to find if he has some sort of trick up his sleeve that he thinks would make some sort of big impact or would revive stuff or would give it a facelift or would bring some new energy or would have something to it, like, please do it.
Hey, and here's how you cover it too. Hey, I'm going to do this event. It's going to be at a blah, blah, blah. Get a venue, get the porta potties, and then invite Heber, Mars, Craig Ritchie, Hiller, Clydesdale Media, Jason CF Media. Find out all the media guys, Pedro, whoever, and invite them all, and just let them cover it.
Mm-hmm.
Super cheap. Just let them cover it.
Yep. And let us run it. And if you want it live, let us do it.
Yeah, we'll stream it live for you.
We'll stream it live. Just get us a good internet connection. We'll do the rest.
Don't make it stupid.
Yeah. Don't make it stupid.
Oh, we heard back from Justin Kotler.
Oh, we did? Did we ever hear back from our boy Bruno?
Oh, he's coming on tomorrow, right?
He was supposed to, but on Thursday I like hit him back up and was like, hey, like, okay, we're all settled, blah, blah, blah. And then didn't hear anything back. And then I texted him again and was like, hey, we're on for tomorrow. Didn't hear anything back.
Okay, what's his name? Frank Bruno?
I thought it was Bruno, and then that was his first name.
Hey, when you see 2 check marks, that means he saw it, right? Or no, that means you saw it.
That means you. Yeah, it could be just me and you saw it.
What's his first name?
Bruno.
Oh, what's his last name?
Miranda Marins. Bruno.
I heard good things about this dude. Bruno Marins. Oh, this dude's a G.
Oh, and we got to get Lazar. I just saw his.
This dude's cool looking.
Yeah.
Third place men's.
Boy.
Yeah, all right.
Where you at, dog?
So this dude's coming on tomorrow. Wow, look at those lats. Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, look at those lats. Bob was cool today, huh?
Yeah, wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how the channel's going in the interviews. I'm pretty stoked. I was a little You want to know what happened with Bob today that was weird? Is I was torn because I wanted to just interview him like
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
You do? Tell me.
Yeah, you wanted to interview him and just like get to know him and his story, but at the same time, you wanted to talk about the
Yes.
testing thing. And I
Yeah.
saw you trying to like let him go, and then when you would find a spot, you would try to bring it back to that conversation, which you did a good job of. It was really balanced, and you kept him in order to like talk about that because I know that was one of the main things that we wanted to chat with him about.
Yeah, and because I want to I really want to start a new show. I don't know how I'm gonna have the bandwidth to do it, but I'd like to like get people out of the CrossFit space. I just want to interview people and they open the test and like, oh my God, I am predisposed to addiction or I'm not. And then just have Bob talk to him and it'd be like a 20-minute show. I think that'd be awesome. Now I probably can't do all 80 athletes like Dave can.
At least not in that format. I'm gonna do all 80 with 1-minute interviews.
You think how do you think Danielle Brandon would test on that?
What does it test for again? What would we find out? Can my answer just be yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That dude, Jump Ship, Seth at Jump Ship. Wow, look at that logo. Are those dudes standing on top? Oh no, those are birds. What are those on top?
It looks like just flags. Like a ship, like the ship sinking.
In rocky seas. That dude had a lot of energy for an old guy.
It's the Paper Street Coffee.
The test is $300 a pop, so you need sponsors or Sarah Cox generosity. Yeah, that I want to get that company to sponsor it. DNA for addiction. What about your media pass for the games? What about it, Mr. Dick? Dick Lube. Oh, that is a good question. How's he going to do all 80 if there are so many people who popped in Asia? Okay. Bruno tomorrow. Sousa's show tomorrow. Oh, do you have a? I'm going to run to the mailbox real quick. Hold on. Oh, fuck it. I'll do it in tomorrow morning show.
All right, you can play the commercial and get it if you want to.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I suspect mint trading cards. Suspect mint trading cards. Ooh, that feels good on my nose.
You're in the mix.
What do you mean?
You see the post that Wazami put out today?
Oh no.
There's a whole new batch, a whole new trading card division, if you will.
Let me see. Oh, wow. Wow, I got my own trading card?
Damn.
Now, I'll need 5% of that. I'll need 5% of that. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like they got the broadcast.
The Lone Ranger. Jason Kalipa. Anola Kai. Oh, this is just all low rent motherfuckers. Look at them. This is just low rent motherfuckers. The Washed Up series. Everyone whose Fran time is slower than 7 minutes.
The has-beens.
Chase Ingram.
I got some rookies in there. We got
Hattie Can You.
Yeah, Hattie. She's cool.
She's cool, but she'll be retired next year.
Is that what it's called?
She can get pregnant. She's at that age.
Yeah.
Sevon Matosian.
Welcome to the stage.
Kyra Milligan. Adrian Conway. And some guy, Bill Grunler. Fucking no one knows who he is because it's what have you done for me lately?
You can kind of put Chase and Bill's photo back to back. You know, and they'd be like cross-armed back to back.
They should just put a noose around fucking Sean Woodland's head. Gone.
Damn.
Or just like someone pushing him in the back.
Yeah. A big knife headed towards his back. It just says HQ. That's a joke, guys. Please, nobody get offended.
Don't worry, Chris. It's private data. You don't need to. Oh no, I'm not even going there. That's good. We're good. Hi, Sarah.
Oh.
Hi, Sada.
Every single one of those tests that are done, I will be keeping your DNA for my personal usage.
What we're talking about, DNA for addiction, mint trading cards,
Has-beens.
Had something fun. Oh. So I had a friend over a couple days ago, and they were like, "Hey man, I really like Kill Taylor." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And I'm like, "Do you know the show? Do you know the origins of the show?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "There's a show, Kill Tony." So I showed them an episode of Kill Tony, and I'm watching that show, and that show is so fucking ruthless. I mean, that show is ruthless, and it is the most popular show it's the most popular podcast on YouTube. YouTube's the largest search engine in the world. YouTube is just like it is. It's a fucking king. It's the king of kings of video streaming. And so when people tell me, when you have any opinions about Kill Taylor, just look what Kill Tony's doing and absolutely murdering it. And I'm not saying that you should do things just because someone else is doing it and successful, but if you're criticizing the show for going too hard, like you're out of your fucking, like you are fucking out of your mind.
Yeah. I remember
the show is so fucking fun, and we're still not even a tenth as good as Kill Tony. Look at Vindicate. Kill Tony's on right now with 140,000, 3,000 people watching live. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, J.R. Howell, they don't get the show. Yeah, it's like you're tarded. Sorry, go ahead, Sousa.
Shit, I lost my train of thought now.
But basically, like, just keep your mouth shut. Like, there's people like you trying to hold people back everywhere. Just shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Move stations.
Dude,
like, hey, if we don't have complaints, then we're not doing our job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we always like reference like the Howard Stern show, and I was like just thinking back the other day, like, dude, remember when he would like literally just bring the chicks in and be like, okay, so you're gonna get topless for us over here? Okay, let's go ahead and get that shirt off. Okay, remember? And the chicks would shirt topless, or they would ride that thing. Remember you talked about it last time?
Sibian, yeah, on Howard Stern, they would ride a vibrator. Yeah, they would just get fucked by a vibrator. Yeah, on the show, the horse vibrator.
Nuts.
Yeah,
and they would go like hard on those shows.
And here's another misunderstanding. Kill Taylor relies heavily on chance of people calling in. No, you have to understand.
No, dude.
You have to understand, if nobody called in, it's totally fine. No, you can give me ideas. I'm not saying don't give me ideas. I'm just responding to some of the ideas. Fuck it. Don't give me ideas. Fuck you. But like there is no, it does not matter if anyone calls in or not. Like if you don't call in and we close down shop at the 40-minute mark, we still had a blast, and the prize purse just goes up $500. Like it's not, I have no, there's nothing. I'm not relying on anyone except HGR CBD and Taylor Self and my internet connection. Like there is no, it doesn't matter.
God, Sevon, I love you so much. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Sarah said she's calling.
Oh, Sarah. It depends on what you're wearing.
We can't be mean to girls, though. You and I were on that same show, and we both tried, and both of us instantly felt bad.
If you got a big old caboose, we'll say you're one of the dump truck hotties. That's it. Like, listen, it's just, don't give Sevon ideas. Oh, I meant from the Howard Stern show.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish. Listen, a part of me is always like, my mom's watching. I don't think I can bring someone in here and have them just sit on my couch and get railed by a fucking dildo. I just don't think I can.
Oh, I can't do that with your mom. I can't talk a lot, dude. I
can
got
stick my butt out of the water. Just do the thing, Sarah, when you get out
Oh
of the
my
pool where
God.
you flick your hair back.
That'll work.
Yeah.
CrossFit comment.
That strongman girl was something to watch. Yeah, that was fun. That caboose was crazy.
The one where he said you're gonna make me sit on something. I'm not careful.
Sevi, have you listened to the Death of Slim Shady album? You know, it's funny you say that because I used to be a huge Eminem fan. I mean, I would listen to his albums over and over and over. And he's just turned into such a woke cuck. First, he went full Eddie Murphy with all the fucking face work. And then he just started being woke. And he loves playing the victim, and he demands other people play victim, and he wants to keep Blackie on the plantation. And I'm struggling, man. I know it's supposed to be love, peace, and unity, but I'm struggling. I watched a video and I was just like blown away at his rapping skills. But he's just take a listen. Okay, I will. I'm sure I'm gonna like it. I like him as an artist. But it's like Neil Young. I love Neil Young, and he went full fucking batshit crazy during COVID, right?
Yeah.
And it like Rage Against the Machine. These people like they profess freedom, and they're just
not at all.
They're just fucking liars.
Ryan Holiday was in that camp.
Yeah, Ryan Holiday, that stoic fuck. Deepak Chopra, all those fucking wannabe guru dudes. It's like, hey, if you're gonna say stuff, like I don't care if you're like, hey, I took the vaccine, let me reflect it live for you and tell you why I took it. But the second you're projecting it and trying to make other people feel bad, it's like you're just trapped between your ears, and I just know.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just in the zombie land. You're insecure about your own stance on something, so you want to project it onto other people. What's that called? Bob said it, or someone said it the other day. Transference. Saw Rage on tour. Even the crowd was mostly dads in boat shoes driving crossovers. Oh, like what's a crossover? Like a hybrid thing? Like Camrys.
Rage on behalf of the machine.
Did someone write that?
Yeah. Sir Trolls a lot. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I really don't care. Like if you're for Biden, like I'm cool with you. Like, but I need to know why.
Well, unfortunately, they can't tell you outside of, well, the other guy is mean and hostile.
Yeah.
You're like, have you seen what this guy's done? Come on now.
Yeah, what's it called? Like the gaslighting thing? That's when like you make people feel bad, or you make them try to feel crazy about their decision.
Yeah.
It's like don't do that. Standy Randy, did you ever see what Jack Black said on stage at Tenacious D concert? I guess he lost sponsors. I didn't. The other crazy thing too is like there's these people walking that line like Woody Harrelson. Once one minute he's doing the thing that he did on Saturday Night Live, where he basically says, you know, he goes hard at the vaccine companies, and then the next minute he just goes back to full cuck mode, just sucking Disney's cock, and it's just like, dude. So, I mean, no one's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Someone told me the other day that the reason why I don't believe in God is because I think I am God.
Someone told you that?
Yeah.
How'd you react to that?
Said you're right.
Did you tell them that they're God too?
I did.
Yeah, that's the best response.
I said, don't outsource that shit.
That's
All
right.
I just lost that. Half the listeners hate me.
No.
How is it that people are like, God save Trump? I just don't get that asymmetric here's God only has 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but they're all real. All right, how about that?
Like I'm okay. I could agree with you that God said God, if you want to say God saves Trump, but you have to be like God also shot Trump. Shot at Trump.
Mhm.
That's the only way I can go there. Then I'm like, okay, I'm with you. Speaking of God, you know, I think Jared Ellis is I'm trying to get this guy on. Jared Ellis. This dude, this David Beckham looking pastor dude. I think he's a pastor.
Oh, great guy.
He is a great guy.
Yep. Yeah, him
I've
and his wife dropped into the gym a
yeah.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I've heard he's a pastor with an earring.
No. It's funny you picked that up. I didn't even remember him having an earring. I talked to him for like an hour. Yeah, he's cool, man.
Oh, he has a book, How to Become a Prayer Warrior. Oh, I'm buying that right now.
Yeah. Obviously, purchasing that. Yeah, both of them were great.
How to become... Oh. I wonder if there's an audio version. Oh, shit. I don't see the audio version.
It takes a lot to get an audio version. There might not be one. I want an audio version of this book, and I thought this was a pretty popular one. There was no audio version.
Oh, wow.
Keith Cunningham.
How to Become a Prayer Warrior. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I'm just buying it then.
TDC already owns it.
How do you know?
That's what just Ken Walters said it.
Oh, I think he's friends with Dave.
Pretty sure they're going to stop by the ranch when they're out here.
Okay, ordered. Arriving July 17th, Wednesday. Okay, let me go back to this guy's IG. Let's see. Oh, stop fighting battles that belong to the Lord. Okay, here we go.
And in order to release that sound that touches the heart of God, I came to tell you today, something has.
My wife makes that sound. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right when it goes just past the 6-inch mark, I got a little line on my penis. You know what I mean? You know, like people tape ropes. You know, like there's tape on the rope for the. I have a tattoo on my line.
I was going to say it's your only tattoo.
I've been lying to you guys. I have a tattoo on my penis for the 6-inch mark. And
oh shit.
And yeah. Anyway, and she makes that. That's whenever I want to hear the sound of the Lord, I just go past the 6-inch mark.
To release that sound that touches the heart of God. I came to tell you today, something has to break.
Oh, yeah, that's the part where I think I'm God. That part has to break if I want to touch God. That's what that person was saying. That's what they were suggesting.
Mm-hmm.
And in this story, a woman known for her sexual promiscuity. If you study the scriptures, this most likely was Mary Magdalene, a woman who was caught in the act of adultery, a past of fornication and shame. Yet this woman, not the religious leader, not the pastor, not the prophet, this woman walked into a room and moved the heart of God in such a way that her story will be told for the rest of his story. I came to tell you that this woman teaches us that true worship must require that something breaks in your life.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. It resonates with me.
Yeah.
I feel it.
He's got that speaking power for sure. Oh no, my
He
shit
did a
got
little
buttons.
MC Hammer like thing. He slid
Oh,
across the stage.
yeah, he's got some swagger for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that swagger.
All right. Chris Beesterfield, hallelujah. Ken Walters, bad Sevi. Taylor self follows him. Oh, he does? Followed by TDC Hunts and Matthew Souza.
He does Sentinel programming.
He does?
Yeah. When he came to the gym, he crushed the workout. And I was sitting there with Albert, and I was like, "Hey, check out the rip dude at the end that's already done with the workout." And he's like, "Damn, that was a good time." And I was like, "Yeah, he doesn't even go here. He follows Sentinel programming."
Damn.
We both had a laugh about it. I actually streamed the class that he was in live.
Let's look at the people who follow him. Kiefer.
Okay.
Judas
Strike
for,
one. No,
for
I'm
under
kidding.
Judas Underdogs Athletics. No, just joking, Kiefer. Wad Zombie, TDC Hunts, Adam Klink, Daniel Brandon's bag holder. James Sprague, the legend, Taylor Self, the god of CrossFit, Matt Souza, Judy Reed, some chick who wears too much makeup.
In the rest.
I don't know any of these other people. Oh my God, dude. How many girls follow this guy?
Well, I mean, look at him.
All right.
Look, now you're getting harassed for not following Judy.
Taylor Self follows him. I follow him now. I'm a follower. This guy better not show up on Goop.
CrossFit.
Oh, God forgives.
For $20 a month, you should be forced to follow us.
Fine. So be it.
That's fine.
Let me see. Do I follow you? Let me see. Chris.
Get the members. You know what? No, protest. Now we're following nobody. Everybody's accounts.
Done. You now have 302 followers, Chris. Congratulations.
Damn, Chris.
Oh, my God. Oh, gotta go.
All right.
Love you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Sue's at 11, me at 7. Bye-bye.